Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the reading. We're going to be looking at messages you need to hear like right now. So let's jump straight in. Of course, any information that you need to book a personal, to follow me on any of my other social medias will be listed in the description. What else did I want to say? Oh, if you want to get the April 2022 forecast, check that out on my website. It is available. You guys can get it now so you guys can see how for you personally. And let's whip the camera and see what the cards have to say energy-wise. All right, enjoy. Cancers, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's start with this deck and see what messages come through. All right, already we have, all right, so right off the bat, the truth that you need to hear, if you suspect that someone is not trustworthy, most likely they're not. They could be kind of twisting the truth in some sense. They could be leaving out details, or they could be straight up presenting themselves as being like one type of person and they're completely different than how they're presenting themselves to be. But with deceit just flipping out like that, yeah, somebody here is also slightly a trickster. This could be in the sense of like literally somebody business-wise. You want to be careful of them because they may not have good intentions, or this literally could be a love interest and them, like I said, not being all the way honest. Spirit is saying, make sure you're being honest with yourself as well. There are certain things that you guys are like outwardly telling yourself that deep down you may not believe. Okay, this could be like you telling yourself, oh, I'm done with that person, and deep down you know you're not done. Okay, I have the guard in the gate. Yeah, some of you guys also, Spirit is saying it's time to come from out of your comfort zone, where you guys may have been just allowing yourself to exist in certain spaces for way too long. It's time. This could be you guys wanting to shift into a new career direction. It's time. There's a reason for why you feel that way. If you've been married to somebody who you've been miserable with for however long, it's time. Anything that feels like it's outgrown you energy-wise, there's a reason for it. That's the message. Victory. Okay. So you being able to control your impulses, you being able to be in tune with your emotions, your reaction to things, this is going to bring you so much closer to success. Especially when it comes to your career. Instead of getting emotional, instead of feeling down about yourself, you taking the steps to perfect or work on the things that you've noticed have been off about your performance is what's going to bring you, like I said, closer to success. All right, Spirit is also saying celebrate your wins, the little ones and the big ones. Look at quote unquote battles or challenges you've experienced as things that you've overcame and that you move beyond and that don't define you. Because those situations don't define you. And I have appreciation. This goes hand in hand with what I was just saying. Be in a space of appreciation for where you're at, especially if you can compare 2 years ago to now and see that you're more liberated, that you're more free, that you've made certain changes that you never thought that you would have been able to withstand. And pat yourself on the back. Okay, be appreciative for what you have as well. Be careful of looking at what you don't have and allowing that energy of, oh, I don't have my dream apartment. I don't have enough money for this. I don't have that. Instead of looking at that, look at what you do have and be appreciative of those things. Oh, no, not this deck. Let's use the other one. What messages are coming through for my Cancers? Truths that they need to hear right now. We got optimism. We also have confusion. So I don't know if I've ever said this to you guys before, but when it comes to your personal faith, that is going to tie in directly with your ability to manifest. especially if you have very specific wants or needs. If you yourself don't even believe in that being a possibility, then how do you expect those things to manifest in your life? If you have this mindset of, well, I really want divine love, but I know that's not going to happen because this, and this, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. So tap into personal faith, for one, that just because you can't see that, you know, true love's going to come in, that it's not going to come in, make sure you're moving beyond that thought process. I also have confusion. In some sort of relationship you guys are in, the reason why the state of the connection just seems so confusing and it seems like it's on the brink of falling apart is because you and your person may have lost that level of optimism. You guys may not be in awareness of what both of you guys are needing or your true feelings. There could be a disconnect in terms of communication. There needs to be some sort of sit down moment to where you guys can really express how you feel, and more optimism for the state of the connection. You guys have been through so much that you guys may not be in a state of believing that you guys will stand the test of time. And that could be what's actually tearing up the relationship's structure, because you know that you could be trying less, or because your partner is in belief of that, that could be why this person's trying less. So if you wanted to know why, that's why. This person may have a lack of optimism So Spirit is saying somebody's a user. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They could be a user in terms of them trying to use you physically, like in a sexual sense, or like financially. So understand with this person, they cannot be trusted, especially with the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is not somebody who's an upstanding individual, especially right up under the Deceit card. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is another card of I can't trust you because you're shady, for me, with it being in reverse. Okay, I think that also for you guys, when it comes to Spirit revealing the reality to you, this is going to clear up a lot of, like I said, personal confusion. So the confusion you may have now may not be the same confusion you have down the road. And where you don't know somebody's true feelings, they'll reveal it to you. Just let them show you via their actions and their words and how those two align. Spirit is saying you guys need to have more patience. You need to let your angels, your spirit guides, God work behind the scenes for you instead of questioning, when's this going to come? When's that going to come? Well, when are you going to do things differently? That's another thing. Spirit is saying you need to get out of this, like, just waiting for things to fall into your lap. Some of you are like, when is new love going to come in? But you're sitting on the couch 24/7. You don't even go out the house until, you know, it's necessary. So it's like, put yourself in these spaces of the things that you desire. That's the only way you're going to ever attract them. You'll never attract them, you know, sitting on your couch, questioning when it's going to happen. While you're questioning, you could be putting yourself in the flow of things. Spirit is saying there's nothing else to think about when it comes to the past, especially when it comes to somebody who has shown you they're not even worth your time or is wrapped up into something else. Spirit is saying all that does is just occupy your mind. And that's why some of you guys need to get out of the house, because you could have way too much time to sit in the house and think about what hasn't worked and what will happen if you talk to this person and how that would happen and this would happen. You need to experience. Put yourself in the flow of experiencing. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful. If you did enjoy, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe. And I will see you later, Cancers.